course, had The Proposal, which was really good. Then, of course, she had her Oscar-winning role in The Blind Side. But not even in 2009, she was in Turn Gold. And look no further than the 2009 god-awful movie, All About Steve. Now, believe it or not, with All About Steve, she actually made history, believe it or not. Because she, fun fact, she actually literally won the Razzie Award the same night she actually won the Oscar. So she was actually the first actress to literally win a Razzie and an Oscar on the same, back to back. So, and just like Halle Berry for Catwoman, she actually showed up to accept her award for All About Steve, because normally with Razzie Awards, they like the actors don't really show up to even accept the awards, which is hence why they don't even advertise it. But few actors who actually asked to literally accept the award was Halle Berry for Catwoman and Sandra Bullock for All About Steve. So yeah, but anyway, now back to All About Steve. Now this is also a movie that starred the likes of Bradley Cooper and Ken Jeong, who was coming off of a box office hit with The Hangover at the time. You also had DJ Qual, who I always loved as the new guy. You had Thomas Haden Church was in this. You had a really cool cast of members here. But I mean, on paper, this thing could have been cool, but reality, it was a terrible film. Now here you got Sandra Bullock, who plays Mary Horowitz, who, after like this lovely blind date, you got her as this crossword who actually created. She actually plays the character who created the crossword puzzle of all people. And she pretty much like falls head over heels in love with Steve, played by Bradley Cooper, who's this news cameraman. And so like Mary is also convinced that she and Steve are like soulmates, and with the encouragement of a reporter played by Thomas Haden Church. Follows Steve around the country to pretty much bid to win his, love here. And so along the way, she also befriends with this assortment of misfits who accept her for pretty much who she is, leading her to pretty much resist her reasons for the strange journey here. And this is produced by Sandra Bullock, directed by Phil Trail, who has not really directed much since this film. It's just not so funny. The script is dumb. I mean, I love a good comedy, but even I would say that to me, this is probably Sandra Bullock's worst movie. Like, maybe not Speed too bad, but it's up there as one of her worst movies she's ever put out. I mean, you have some great talents like this, from Sandra Bullock to Bradley Cooper, to Ken Jeong. It should have been great, but sad to say, this thing was just a garbage fest. It was so terrible. It was not funny. Didn't make sense throughout the whole thing. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Sandra Bullock definitely deserves her Razzie for this film. I mean, yeah, at least she has an Oscar and a Razzie on the mantle, but still, it's not a good film at all, and I cannot really recommend this movie. Anyway, and the film also, when did it get released again? Yeah, believe it or not, this thing got released on September 4th, 2009, and it made only 33.9 million. It was a flop too, so yeah, 2009 was a cool year for comedies. We had the likes of Funny People, we had The Hangover that year, but not every comedies that year turned to go, and All About Steve was one of them. So, yeah. I mean, this movie is so old. I literally just turned into a high school senior when this movie was released. That's how old this film was. But that aside, let me leave it to you guys. Have you ever seen the Sandra Bullock classic All About Steve? If so, what's your favorite fan? Are you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? Were you even a fan of this movie? Maybe there are some, who knows? But were you not a fan of it? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simu signing off.